Hello, my name is Melissa Udy, and today we are going to examine the Spearman High School Technology Plan. This plan is a requirement for E-rate funding. It is also essential for our district as we strive to understand what needs we have in the technology area and how we are going to use this technology to further the 21st century education of our students. The vision statement for our technology program is as follows. The mission of Spearman ISD is to effectively infuse technology into the process of education to provide students who use technology as a tool to accomplish meaningful work. In creating a well-educated workforce with technological literacy, schools will be providing an essential prerequisite for successful competition in this rapidly changing world. The technology plan is broken down into 4 goals. Goal number 1 states that all students and staff being served by the district will have access to technology. Goal number 2, administrative services will ensure transparent use of technology support in curriculum, instruction, and assessment. Goal number 3 states that all professional staff will meet new teacher SBEC standards and district technology proficiency standards through high-quality professional development. Goal number 4, all Spearman ISD teachers and administrators will incorporate technology to improve student academic achievement in all areas of teaching and learning. The National Education Technology Plan also is divided into 5 categories. Number 1 is assessment, number 2 is infrastructure, 3 is learning, 4 productivity, and 5 teaching. The State Technology Plan has 4 categories, and they are teaching and learning, education preparation and development, leadership, administration, and instructional support, and infrastructure for technology. Now let's look at some of the similar goals for educators and students in all 3 of these plans. First, we look at assessment. Kimball believes that technology can be used to assess data and enable teachers to improve education. On the national plan, they believe you can use technology to make data-driven decisions and for ongoing formative assessments. The state wants to integrate student performance data from district and state assessment instruments to inform and differentiate instruction for every child. Locally, we use DMAC for information about tax testing and project-based activities for formative assessments. The second category is infrastructure. Beldorain says that technology enables learners to access education anywhere at any time, and the national plan looks at broadband for everyone, while the state plan wants anytime, anywhere access to technology-based learning for all students. Locally, access to the internet through school equipment is provided before, during, and after school. The learning category applies to how students learn, and Nagel believes that student engagement and empowerment should be the emphasis of learning activities. Nationally, they would like to create learner-centered environments. The state supports the use of technology to promote student-centered learning. Locally, emphasis is placed on increasing the use of engaging student-centered project-based lessons. For the productivity category, Brentford, Brown, and Cocking believe that technology must be part of a coherent education approach in order for student learning to improve. Nationally, this involves rethinking how and why technology is used to aid student success, including learning, teaching, infrastructure, operational, and financial issues. The state level supports the use of emerging technologies aligned with state standards. Locally, we assess financial expenditures for technology and then see how technology aligns with testing results. In the teaching category, Pittler states that teachers are the agents of change in the integration of the effective use of technology in the classroom. Nationally, they would like to institute collaborative professional learning through connected teaching. The state supports teachers in developing classroom websites and online resources to collaborate with other teachers, parents, and students. Locally, there's increased opportunities for district-level professional development. Now, where does the local plan fall short? Well, let's look at Web 2.0 tool use. In this day of economic shortages, those seem to be lacking in the local plan. Teacher collaboration also seems to be lacking locally, and although there is a SIS program, it does not seem to be overly inclusive. Let's look at Web 2.0 tools first. Web 2.0 tools can fulfill many of the requirements for a learner-centered education that both the national and the state plans set forth. Solomon and Shrum believe that Web 2.0 tools encourage engagement, problem-solving skills, and project-based learning to help create a learner-centered environment. Using these tools, students can open blogs, wikis, RSS feeds, and other tools that would help them become more engaged in their own learning. When we look at collaboration, we see that it is necessary and addressed by both national and state plans. Pittler states that technology integration requires developing opportunities for teachers to discuss and work collaboratively with their colleagues or partners to develop, modify, and improve their own instructional use. Using this quote, you can see why collaboration is necessary for teachers in order to integrate technology. Although we have made additions to the technology plan, the student information system that we use includes only attendance tools, gradebook, and scheduling. NCLB requires parental involvement. Some ways to increase parental involvement are to include test scores, disciplinary action, and even homework assignments and the school calendar, so say Darby and Hughes. These things could be more effectively addressed if we had a more inclusive student information system. Now that we've looked at all these points, so what's the conclusion? Well, overall, the Spearman ISD Technology Plan does address all areas of the state and national educational technology plans. The majority of the local plan addresses financial considerations and allocation of equipment. Changes need to be addressed that involve the learner and teacher categories to enable our students to become successful 21st century learners.